Oh, my allergies are really bad at the moment, and I don't know why. Probably you and your dandruff. Oh, it's an eggshell dandruff. It peels into the air.
I think I have all my SHOUTOUT.
Oh,
Bless you.
You'll get allergic too!
Myself? That'd be pretty bad.
Hello everyone! Welcome back to the Pokemon Master Quest reaction. Watching episode 59 today. Before we begin, base description below. Check out my Patreon, Discord, Instagram, and all that good stuff.
What's on Patreon?
On Patreon, sign up for £1. You get early access reactions to Pokemon and board episodes, as well as shout-outs in the description of every video. You'll also get things like early access to other shows as well as whatever we're watching at the time, as well as full-length reactions to all the shows. So check it out. What happened last time on Pokemon?
Did Ash get through
Another
his
round.
preliminary matches?
Yep, he defeated the next person,
He did.
which scored him... No, it was a tie.
Oh, he did tie indeed.
He tied, but he still managed to get a higher score out of the three.
He got the highest out of the three. Mhm.
Which means he moves on to the official tournament, the
And
official
he's
bracket.
Paired against Gary.
Gary's his first match in the official tournament, and this is the official, which means 6 Pokemon each.
I don't know what's gonna happen, to be honest. If he loses against Gary, that's kind of sad. Especially
It means he's never been good
this
enough.
is his first proper battle.
This is his first proper match against Gary. He had one battle at the beginning of Johto with Pikachu versus Eevee, and he lost against Eevee.
Yeah.
But this is an actual 6-on-6 full Pokemon battle, no holds barred.
It'll be interesting which Pokemon he uses, because to be honest, if he doesn't
He
use
needs a
Heft
Heft team.
ones, then he will lose.
Oh, he will lose for sure if he'll use Heft. If he uses Cyndaquil and Totodile,
Well, if he uses the
then
little
he
babies,
will lose this match.
we're talking Charizard, Snorlax, Kingler. We need a Heft team.
We need the heftiest Pokemon he's got for this team. So hopefully he strategizes and uses that team, but
You better do
are
it.
you ready to see how this goes?
Let's do it.
Let's begin!
As the battling continued to rage at the Johto League Championships, Ash and Jackson from New Barktown were going at it head-to-head.
And it was a crazy back-to-back or back-and-forth battle the entire time.
When our heroes checked on the next battle,
It was, this is the official tournament.
this time, but none other
There he
Ash
is.
versus Gaddy
This is what we've
Boy.
been waiting for.
Lucky you. Your Silver Conference experience is going to be a short one. I hope you have fun.
He turned the cockiness back on.
Right.
No time to question my moves. I stick to the path that I choose. Me and my friends are gonna do it right. You'll
That's
never
the team
see
he
us
needs,
from
by the
away
way.
from a side. I'm on a master quest. I want the whole world to see. I believe I'm gonna be the very best. All I got to do is believe in me. Pokemon!
Not so fast. There's no way I'm losing to you, Gary.
That's right, fool! Gary and him are gonna lose both.
Yeah, there's nothing worse when competing in a major tournament than not being able to keep your cool.
Yeah, guys, we're in the auditorium right now.
Remember this?
Oh?
Yeah, that's right.
Of course I remember that. The Pokeball when you and I tied.
Tied on what?
You kept a Pokeball from when they tied?
Wrong. I consider that one a loss. You will be toast.
I would
Oh, I like toast!
See ya at the demolition.
The demolition. Is he just spicing you up?
The very first Pokeball that I ever got when I was just starting out on my journey.
Oh? How early? Was this before he got Pikachu?
Oh, that's nice.
Just
He
fishing?
just had a little hat.
Gotcha!
A Magikarp!
Card.
Oh! Even a Magikarp beat Ash.
Gary?
Well, Ah,
Fishing.
are you looking for something a little bit more philosophical?
Philly, so what is that? Some kind of new Pokemon?
That's not what I meant.
No.
I'm catching anything. Right, Ash?
I knew this was a great spot to catch them, but not to play with them.
Yeah, but Ash, it looked to me like that Magikarp was playing with you.
Oh, yeah, you saw that?
I bet you didn't know that Magikarp is the weakest Pokemon of them all, did you, Ash? Hey, Ash, have you read this book? It's written by my grandfather, Professor Oak. You're a big fan of his, aren't you?
I mean, he's my best friend from the past.
I've read it.
Well, if you're letting
I was
Or is
friends
that
with your
future?
granddad before you were even born. Before I was even born.
I know you're just now getting
So that-
started as a Pokemon trainer, Ash. But no trainer's gonna have a chance at becoming a Pokemon master getting all slapped around.
You don't know what you can do till you try.
Come on.
What beautiful wise words.
What's so funny is that this is meant to be a long time ago, and Ash is literally
The same age.
The same age.
Well, it must have been
Literally
right
the same
before
age.
his journey started.
Battle time after time.
They both caught the same thing.
They cut each other's lure. They both go into the water.
What? We both caught the same thing.
Oh,
Up.
a Pokeball.
Better let go of that Pokeball, Ash, 'cause fate's
What if it had a Pokemon
That's
inside of
funny
it?
because you can get Pokeballs out.
Yes.
Can't you? That's quite funny. I like that.
Maybe fate's trying to get
Just like the random Pokeball. I got a Pokeball!
Ashy, it's mine.
Why would it tug?
How did it catch on to it?
Loser.
I know you are, but what am I?
That is a 10-year-old, a 10-year-old line.
It is.
For sure.
I know you are, but what am I? My goodness, boys.
Let go.
They broke
Who's
the Pokeball.
stronger?
Oh.
I got the cooler bit.
Well, I guess you want to call it a draw?
A draw? Absolutely not.
Why not?
Tying with you is just as bad as losing.
Oh, those are some strong words.
Now I keep it as a good luck charm. Good luck?
Oh.
It carries all my dreams of becoming a Pokemon master.
Why haven't you ever mentioned
I
this
did lose
before
the
until
battle
now?
with Gary once, and I know why. I just wasn't really ready that time. But I am ready now.
You're the same
I'm
age,
looking
though.
forward to this rematch. Yeah, that's the spirit.
This is a long time coming
Just do your
to
best.
prove that you are better than him.
Tomorrow's a vacation day, so everyone can prepare for the victory tournament.
Oh.
But I'm super psyched and ready to battle.
You could use that time to work on
We
your
were
house.
ready to, Ash. To be honest.
Oh yeah.
Right.
This is a disappointment for us
Okay,
all.
so I guess we got a day of what? Just filler? A filler day?
It looks like today's a day off.
Individually numbered.
Are they CGI though? That looks really weird.
I think they're just very fluid compared to normal.
Hungry? Huh? What's up?
Wow.
Studying!
Hey,
She's like,
Pokemon books?
yeah, I went to the Pokemon Center and checked them all out.
I guess I'm impressed. Have you been online all night? Yup.
And morning.
Aren't you exhausted?
Yep.
Not a bit, and I couldn't sleep anyway thinking about my battle with Gary.
It's pretty
You gotta get
unbelievable,
some
huh?
sleep.
I woke up at 6 a.m. and found him like this.
Here's Gary's page.
Holy crap!
team.
Arcanine, Umbreon, a Skarmory.
Oh no!
What have you done, Ash?
No! It crashed!
You're just gonna have to reboot the computer again.
Did he put a virus on the computer?
Did Gary put a virus on his information?
Computer expert overnight.
What are you doing,
I'll
Ash?
take a break and have some breakfast.
Oh?
Hey,
Oh! There's my boy! Oh!
He's dead.
He is dead.
I made a phone call to Liza late last night.
Oh,
glad to see
Thanks,
you.
Brock.
Thanks. You sure came at a great time.
you needed him.
We need. Oh?
Excuse me, this is illegal.
Gary.
Stinker McStinkins. That wasn't an insult, that was lame. Get out of here. Junk face, poop hole. Pooty butt.
Ash.
This is a bit awkward.
Are you gonna kiss me or what? Oh my god. Gonna kiss.
This calls for a poem.
Professor Oak!
Grandpa.
Rivals, now they meet.
When did you get here?
Two
Weren't you back in...
Brilliant.
Oh, Mom's
Oh,
here
she
too!
It's been a long time.
We just had to come.
To cheer you both on.
That's nice. They'll be in the stadium at least, or in the stand.
Victory tournament. I just had to see it live.
My.
I mean, this is a big deal for Ash. He's never made it this far.
Yeah.
He lost before this point in the first
Now,
league.
relax, you two. I trust you brought your Pokédex.
Huh? Who has the most Pokemon? Who's caught the most?
Much new Pokemon data since you've been traveling in the Johto region.
Oh.
This is a perfect opportunity for me to update each of your Pokédex.
Okay. Updated.
Now, you're all set.
Is the voice updated too? Because that's lame when that happens.
Grandpa?
I'll tell you one thing. There's always a lot more to learn. Sorry, but we've got a lot of stuff to do, Professor Oak. Mom, we'll see you later. Ash,
Don't do anything weird with Professor Oak.
I just wanted you to know that I think you're a wonderful Pokemon trainer, and I'm proud of all your hard work and training. I'm sure you'll make me the proudest mom there could be.
Thanks,
so
Mom.
My
nice.
best.
Don't lose.
Also, Miss Mime is your new dad.
Rivals for so long, and now they battle each other at the victory tournament.
This will be a match to remember.
Who's that Pokemon? We just saw it in Gary's team.
Embryo?
Umbreon.
Embryon.
Embryon.
Sorry. Is there an embryo?
No. Embryon? No.
Like an embryo.
There should be.
Just what they want. That's what I always say.
Woo!
Here we go!
Oh, finally.
We're at the tournament! The official one.
Santa's watching.
His
My
girlfriend?
girlfriend's watching.
Is that
the
another kid?
boys watching.
Oh, this is other matches going on.
Whoa. Sneasel!
Oh, this was the, so this is the first match before Ash's, is this guy.
Okay.
So I think he's gonna win, because they've been showing him a lot.
Mhm.
Come on, Ash, you got this. This is your time to beat Gary once and for all.
Hey, Ash.
Harrison, congratulations. You got to the second round.
Yeah, he won.
Thanks a lot.
Which means you're gonna be fighting him if you win against Gary.
It means that he would
Gary, yeah.
beat
Once
Gary.
you finish up with him, Ash, don't forget. I'm waiting.
All right. Then I'll see you in the second round.
He's obviously going to use Pikachu, right? Although he's sat on the side.
He's on the sidelines.
That means
Unless he
he's
calls him over. He could call him over.
He's going to use Charizard.
Yes.
But who else are we going to have?
Here we go! His cheerleaders are back!
Gary. Oh, good. Gary's cheerleading team is back.
What a smorgasbord of beauty!
Oh, wow.
Maybe he hasn't matured as much as I thought.
Let's see what battlefield they'll be fighting on.
Beep.
And it's
Ooh, the rock field.
Okay.
Whoa.
And the
It's
Come on,
Gary.
Go, Gary!
He's a fan favorite, okay?
Nidoqueen!
Nidoqueen. Oh, good lord.
Powerful choice!
Very powerful choice.
Start out in a big way.
Good choice for this terrain.
Oh!
Yeah, okay.
We are bringing back. I didn't even expect him to bring back a Tara. Which one would you pick?
All 30.
Nidoqueen gets controlling with a powerful attack. Those boulders
Dodge it! Use Earthquake.
Gary knows how to use that field!
Toros, use horn attack.
Horn attack.
That incredible power. Tauros is moving like a bulldozer.
I thought he was going to say like a bull.
Oh, grab a bull by the
In
horns.
its tracks! Hyper Beam now!
Oh, no. Oh.
Calls you back for this.
Tauros
Oh
is
no, that was
Nidoqueen wins!
Decimating.
awful, Ash.
You lost one already.
He didn't really do much for them.
Nidoqueen?
Not bad, Gary.
And now we
I
wait
mean,
to see who
you mean
Ashley will
great,
do
right?
next to face an
Great, Gary.
Heracross.
Heracross. He's bringing in the house. Oh, he's switching out.
But these are from
Hey, why'd he do that?
not from this region, right?
Heracross is.
Heracross is, but Tauros wasn't.
No.
Flying type. Go, Magmar!
Oh my god. Destroy. Bug type is really weak against fire type.
substituted with his Magmar.
Flamethrower now!
Dodge.
Dodge it, Heracross. Use Fairy Swipes.
Yes!
How's that, Gary?
Don't get cocky, Ash.
I am the star of fire.
Burn!
Oh,
Burn
Ash,
with
this
me.
isn't going well.
Fire blast explodes across the field. Extremely effective.
Use whirlwind or something.
I've never seen a Pokemon do a fire blast attack while being that close to the explosion.
Magmar, flamethrower.
Point blank!
He's gonna be cooked.
Great! A flamethrower attack. This could be the end for Heracross.
Could you tell me to do this earlier?
Oh, but he's
Incredible!
crisp.
Heracross was faced with flames and used its wings to blow them away.
Not bad, Ash.
Heracross, Mega War now!
More. Smack him!
Magmar, flamethrower.
Oh, beam struggle!
Magmar is hit by the most powerful Pokemon attack.
Magmar.
The most powerful Pokemon attack?
Yeah, I think he used the one that's a one-hit KO. If it hits you.
Oh, okay.
Well done.
You see, Gary? My Pokemon
I'm not
are
sure in a real
even at a
battle.
disadvantage.
If it would have went into
Type.
flames. Oh, he would have decimated him. A point blank fire blast and flamethrower would have killed him. Whew.
Deal with this, Ashy boy. Blastoise, I choose.
Yep, because Squirtle was the one he went with. That's his first Pokemon.
Charizard?
I mean, Charizard would die against Blastoise. Water type.
True. Well, we just saw a bug type defeat.
It looks like Gary's anxious to
He needs a heft one. Who is he gonna bring out?
Pikachu.
powerful Pokemon Gary has.
He's the most powerful Pokemon that Gary has.
Oh, he's gonna carry on with Heracross.
Blastoise, Hydro Pump.
So he went with a Squirtle on his first journey.
There have been plenty of turnovers in this match already, so the ultimate victor is anyone's guess. But to find out the winner, stay tuned.
There we go. The episode of Pokemon.
Well, I did fear that it was gonna become a bit fillery. It's a holiday day. It's like,
a holiday.
okay.
It didn't last very long.
But it
the
didn't.
holiday
It
life.
didn't. It was okay.
It was basically just to kind of strategize.
Yeah.
Think about what team he has, what team you're gonna make. So far, Ash is a pretty solid team.
He does, but it's funny because whenever he's looking at what team the other one has, they have a set team of 6. Ash, he's just like, Charizard flew out of the sky. He's now on my team. That Taurus that's in your garden, give it here. I'll also take Heracross. Like, how are you meant to know what team Ash is going to come up with? He's just pulling them out of everywhere.
I mean, he owns all of them, technically.
I know, but he can't carry
At this
them
point,
all.
Pidgeot could just show up and be like, Pidgeot, you're my team now. Primate, you're my team. Butterfree, come on.
But yeah, he has brought out the big guns. Like these people in
This shot.
Yeah.
Is that his team?
Will we see Snorlax? Will he bring back Kingler again? Because he.
Kingler was really good in the first league.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll see if he brings back Kingler.
It's just a bit of a shame that it's not it's really nice seeing the old Pokemon that he had before, but like bringing them back to also fight in this league kind of shows that he didn't get many heft ones from the current.
He didn't do a
series,
lot in Johto when it came to.
which is disappointing.
He caught a lot. I mean, he caught.
He's got a lot, but they're all tiny.
They're all tiny.
He
He didn't evolve any of them.
Evolved ones. Or some
Bayleaf
heft
is
ones.
probably his strongest Johto besides Heracross, I would say.
One of the things I'd say that.
Or Noctowl is actually pretty good too.
Yeah. Although does he not have Noctowl?
He still has
He still has Noctowl. One of the things I think Pokemon does really badly is they try to give Ash the really cute Pokemon that are going to be like, oh, he's so cute. And it's like, he can have cute ones, but he also needs the cool ones.
I think they're
and
always.
the heft
I
ones.
think, and I think this stems from season 1. They were always really afraid to evolve Ash's
But people love
Pokemon
Charizard.
because they were afraid that people wouldn't like their new personality or their new look.
I get
Because people get
that.
used to like Squirtle and Bulbasaur, and then when they evolve, it's like, oh, they're not the same anymore.
Yeah, but that's, that's life.
And with Charizard, they did it real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. It was really fast.
Mm-hmm.
And then making Charizard the way he was, making him arrogant, making him angry. It made it into a little arc that
Yeah.
people actually enjoyed, and
Yeah.
people like Charizard in general
Mhm.
anyways.
But they don't even have to be like that. He could have ones where their initial one is still quite a cool looking one, like the Houndoom or Houndour, whichever one is the first one. Why doesn't he have one like that where you're like, oh, that's a cool looking Pokemon, whatever. Like, no, he just goes for the cute and cuddly ones. I don't know. It just seems a shame. I feel like they really don't give Ash good enough Pokemon.
He needs a better team.
Especially not in this series.
Mm-hmm.
But,
yeah, the Johto series was pretty lacking when it came to his team. They really needed him to catch better ones or evolve them and have a really good team at the end. But he's having to rely on his Kanto
old ones. Which is great to see them, but it's just a shame that it's like...
I'm fine with Charizard because...
It's nice for Charizard.
It's Charizard's way to redeem himself from the first league, where he did not listen to Ash whatsoever.
Yes, that's true.
So...
but they've done the total opposite for Gary, who has a great team.
He has an amazing team.
I wanted to follow Gary's story.
He has an Arcanine he still hasn't used yet. Like, good lord.
This is what I mean. He has the cool looking Pokemon.
He's got a Blastoise.
And he evolved him.
Confirms he picked Squirtle at the beginning of his journey. Professor Oak gave him a Squirtle.
It's like, look, some of them you don't evolve. Like Pikachu, he's never going to evolve. And we wouldn't want him to. But the other ones, they're fair game. All the rest of them.
All the rest of them are fair game.
But yeah, it was a good start. It felt a little slow. I mean, the whole story of him with Gary in the past.
Yeah, the fishing thing.
I would have preferred it, honestly, if Ash had been a little kid when that happened.
Yes.
I mean, he is a little kid.
I think
a little
it
kid.
looked like they were implying that it happened right before.
I'd have liked it to maybe them be noticeably younger, but we know that age is an issue in this.
It would have been cool if they were like kids.
Yeah,
like
just like
kids.
that was an old, rivalry. It was made out like it happened yesterday,
Yeah. Like it happened now.
Yeah, but it's cute. They have
half a little
Pokeball each.
And Ash was like, a draw! And Gary's like, no!
A loss.
It's worse than getting a loss with you. It's like, okay, Gary. Good lord.
They seem to struggle with it's a bit like Bakugo in My Hero. They really struggle with their personality once they've made them better, but they already know how to make them angry.
I think he has matured, but when he gets into this mode of battling, he reverts back. And I think it's going to be his downfall, and maybe he'll grow better from this point.
Yeah, I don't know about him still having the cheerleaders.
No, and I don't know why they brought them back.
That was a bit unnecessary. Where did they come from? They looked a bit older as well.
They've aged. They're the only ones who've aged.
Well, we know that Brock doesn't go for younger women, does he? So they are all older because he liked them.
He liked them before too, though.
But yeah, it will be interesting. It was a slow start. I kind of got the build up, but I think the next episode will be the hep one.
The boil one. Right, we have some more trivia for this episode. The episode's English dub title is very similar to that of a future episode. Coincidentally, the Justice League Unlimited cartoon series also had an episode titled the same.
So random.
Which the title was... What was the title of this episode?
The Ties That Bind.
The Ties That Bind. Well, interesting enough.
Sure.
When Ash is looking for his half of the broken Pokeball, the rubber gloves and the clothesline that Delia gave him in the first episode can be seen. Yeah. I noticed all of the items. Those are all the items he first got from his mom on his beginning of the journey, which is kind of a cool touch.
They're not very useful.
Not anymore. Well, the gloves and the gloves was for washing dishes or something, or washing his clothes or something like that, and the clothesline was for hanging them to dry. So it was all for a use. Ash's line, "I know you are, but what am I?" is a reference to Pee Wee Herman, a character played by Paul Rubens, who would say the same line when someone tried to insult him.
I just thought, that's what kids said, wasn't it?
No, Pee Wee Herman is where it came from, I think.
That's hilarious. I didn't know it came from anything.
Pee Wee Herman, you saw Pee Wee Herman. We watched Beetlejuice 2, and then we watched the Honest trailer for that. And we saw the guy riding his bike in a gray suit, and they're saying about other Tim Burton films or whatever.
Yeah.
That's Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, okay.
He's a very weird guy. He's like, well, I know you are,
but what am I? That was funny.
The battle between Ash and Gary marks the first and currently only time in the Pokemon series where Pikachu isn't in Ash's active party. He's not using...
Spoilers!
Not using Pikachu! Who else would fill that team then?
Wow, I'm surprised.
Though he's still present on the sidelines to cheer him on.
That's kind of sad in a way. His only fight with Gary,
he used Pikachu last time and lost, is probably why. Ash likely gave his Pokeball to Professor Oak, at least temporarily, to make this possible.
Oh, so he doesn't have
The fact that this
more than
occurs
6.
means that Pikachu is ineligible to battle, as Ash states in the next episode.
Oh, okay. He can't bring him in
He
because
can't bring
he's not
him
on
in
his team right
because
now.
he's not officially in his
He
team.
can't hold more than 6.
Yeah. During the flashback, Ash is seen wearing a straw hat, which may give the viewer the impression that the fight involving the rusted Pokeball predates Ash winning his Pokemon League hat at the raffle mentioned in Primeape Goes Bananas.
Oh, right. So he didn't have that.
So
cap
it's just before he got the cap, this cap.
Hmm.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I
I
guess
kind of assumed
he
that
must
it was
have
when they were
got that
younger,
right before he got his Pokemon then. This episode is featured on Volume 5, Blastoise, from Viz Media's Pokemon All-Stars series. This is the first time Ash's Heracross is seen using a move that is not a normal type 1. Team Rocket doesn't hit the model or blast off in this episode. I mean,
They
that's
do
been
not.
like 2 or 3 episodes now. Errors! After Ash told Misty and Brock about the broken Pokeball, he was holding a whole Pokeball instead of the lower white half that he has. Ooh. Yeah, it grew itself into a new Pokeball. When Ash and his friends are first seen sitting at a table, Ash's hat has its colors reversed.
Oh dear.
The front is red, while the back is white.
Oops.
I didn't notice that at all.
I didn't notice it. The things you don't notice is crazy.
In one scene, Brock
Bronk.
mispronounces Lisa's name. I
Ironic.
just pronounced his name. In Harrison's battle, his Sneasel knocks out a Machamp, but both the official, the announcer, and the Machamp itself refer to as a Machoke.
The Machamp itself. Maybe it identifies as a Machoke.
That's right. Weird. Ash sends out his Tauros from a regular Pokeball instead of a Safari Ball. Oops. It's those little inconsistencies.
Yeah.
When Tauros is knocked out by Nidoqueen's Hyper Beam, the announcer says that Nidoqueen defeated Tauros with just 1 attack. However, this is incorrect since Tauros was previously hit by Nidoqueen's Rock Smash. The announcer is fired. When
Maybe
Brock,
he's new.
when Brock was listing types that would match up well against Heracross, one of the types he mentions is Rock. While this is true for a Bug-type Pokemon, it is not true for Heracross, since its secondary type is Fighting, which is resistant to Rock-type moves. When Magmar pins Heracross against a rock using Fire Blast, Heracross's horn momentarily disappears. It melted. When Heracross hits Magmar with Mega Horn, yeah, Mega Horn's a one-hit KO move. Magmar's left foot is gray instead of red. Oh, they misclicked on the color. They clicked the wrong... There was a bleed. You gotta use undo. When Blastoise uses Hydro Pump, its lower jaw is blue instead of cream. Oh, again, they misclicked the color on the digital coloring. They're not used to it yet. In the English dub, Heracross's Fury attack is incorrectly referred to as Fury Swipes. In addition, Heracross cannot legally learn Fury Swipes. Illegal! The announcer mentions Mega Horn as the single most powerful Pokemon attack. However, Fire Blast is equally powerful and moves such as Explosion are more powerful still. However, it is the most powerful Bug-type attack, not counting Fury Cutter at max power. In the original version, it is correctly stated that Mega Horn is the most powerful Bug-type attack. Maybe it's not Mega Horn? I know it's Mega Drill. I think it's Mega Drill is a one-hit KO. Still, the Mega Horn's a really powerful attack, so makes sense. Ash holding the whole Pokeball.
He was indeed.
He was indeed. I mean, it's really tiny. You wouldn't be able to see that. Magmar's foot error. Oh, yeah. Its foot is... Because they were coloring
that is funny.
Heracross.
Oh, and also his leg is that color. Sort of. That's funny that ever since they've been doing this kind of digital coloring, that there have been a lot more errors with the coloring.
Yeah, because all it takes is probably a click.
Yeah.
And
they probably got confused as whose foot that was.
Yeah, well, it's because it's all mixed in right there, and if they're not careful, that's what happens. It happens to me when I'm coloring stuff like that. You accidentally think something else, you know? Blastoise's jaw.
It's meant to be a different color.
I guess it's meant to be cream,
cream
instead of blue, because they're coloring the whole head.
It makes him look like he has a little smile.
Like he's doing this. Heracross's horn error.
Oh, it does disappear. It just shrinks. It's like,
It just dissipates. Dub edits. In the English dub, Brock and Misty seem to be aware that Gary's first partner Pokemon was Squirtle. When Blastoise is sent out, Misty asks, "Wait, isn't that?" And Brock replies, "The same Squirtle Gary originally received from Professor Oak." Yeah, that's the one. This is not the case in the original Japanese version, as Misty was surprised that Gary owned a Blastoise, while Brock pondered whether Gary's Blastoise was in fact his first partner Pokemon, fully evolved.
I mean, it's not too dissimilar.
It's not too dissimilar.
No.
And basically, the Japanese, they're like, "Is that his first starter?"
And this one was. It was.
And then this one, I mean, it is. Like,
Yeah.
Squirtle.
And it's not, like, beyond the realms of possibility that they would
It was
know
going to
that.
be Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur that he got.
Yeah.
And it would make sense that he would keep his first starter
Yeah.
Pokemon on his team.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
And I'm sure Ash would have told them, like, he knew what he had, right?
Yeah. Well, no, he didn't. Ash asked him, "Which
Oh,
one did
right.
you get?" And he said, "No, I got the best one. None of your
None of your
business." Yeah, but it always is. People have always pondered, was that his
Oh, right.
actual starter? Did he get something else?
Hmm.
Some people think he got Eevee, but I don't believe that. I believe it was Squirtle.
Well, he wouldn't have been given Eevee, would he?
Well, I believe it's Squirtle because technically Gary is based on blue. Ash is based on red.
Mm-hmm.
As red, you get Charmander as your starter Pokemon.
Mhm.
Blue, which is Gary, chooses Squirtle.
But he wouldn't be given Eevee because he wasn't late. He only got Pikachu because he was late. You only get one of the 3
Yeah.
starters. I don't know about Eevee. That's a weird one.
It's a weird one. In the English dub, Ash says that he has been online all night, while in the Japanese version, he says that he was so excited about his upcoming battle that he woke up at 5 a.m.
There's some random things that they change.
I don't know why they need to
Unless
change.
it's just for the lip flap or something.
In the Japanese version, Brock tells Ash that battling Gary, who has multiple different types of Pokemon, will be different than facing Misty or Macy. Macy was not mentioned in the English dub.
Hmm.
I mean, because Macy had what, like, fire and ground and stuff? I don't know. I guess they didn't care. Like, no one remembers Macy.
It was Macy.
Who cares what Macy thinks? Is it for the trivia?
Pokeball, go!
What'd you rate the episode?
I don't know. It's a hard one. I did enjoy it because I feel like it was really good seeing Charizard come back, although we have seen Charizard come back a few times.
So it's getting a bit worn out now?
It's not quite as like the same the first time when it was like...
The best was in the Entei movie when he showed up and saved Ash's life.
that was the best entrance. I enjoyed it. It felt a little bit slow. Like they were buying time a little bit.
Mhm.
But we did start the battle. I would probably give it an Ultra Ball. I think it's better than a Pokeball because we did actually start the fight, and it was kind of nice seeing a little flashback to when they were younger.
The past.
What even is time? It was nice seeing that, and it was nice that he brought back some heft Pokemon rather than trying to fight with the little ones. But it wasn't quite. I'm hoping next episode is like peak. That's my reasoning.
I am gonna choose Great Ball for this one.
Wait, which one's better, Great Ball or Ultra Ball?
Ultra Ball is better than Great Ball.
Can I change my answer? I meant Great Ball. Yeah, I got confused. I thought you told me that.
You're never gonna learn the sequence of the tier. I'm gonna have to make it a poster.
I'm gonna need a poster to remember. I swear I asked you. and
Yeah,
you
I said Pokeball, Great Ball,
Ball.
Ultra Ball, then Master
You sure
Ball.
you didn't give me Ultra Ball first?
No.
I meant Ultra Ball. Sorry. I'm sorry.
You
for the
mean Great Ball?
I don't know. In my head, I think. Sorry. In my head,
Great.
I
Ultra. Master.
What's Ultra? I think it's because in my head, I see the Ultra Ball as a Premier Ball.
Premier Ball is just a white Pokeball with the
Yeah, but
red
I
on
feel
the...
like we need Premier Ball as one between Pokeball
No.
and Great Ball.
You don't need one in between.
I meant Great Ball. Because it's great. See, I don't know, Ultra Ball just seems like a little step up from a normal Pokeball. Not a Great Ball.
So
I see your reason.
Great Ball is your new choice?
Yes.
Great Ball is my original
Sorry.
choice. I'm not changing it to a Pokeball or an Ultra Ball. Great Ball because it was a bit slow at first.
Yeah.
I get what they were trying to do.
Yes.
If they were trying to go this route of a flashback, building up their rivalry, I would have preferred if that was the whole episode.
Yeah.
And then the next episode,
We start the fight.
start the fight. I don't like that the fight is shoehorned in at the very end of the episode.
It was an awkward place to leave it at.
And then do it really fast. Like, bam, bam, bam.
that's
They
true.
both lost one, and now it continues.
That's
it's like,
true.
no. I would have rather that be the start of the episode. We have the whole match. Have it a 2-part episode
Yeah.
battle
Mm-hmm.
versus this weird, like, interim period. And then the battle at the very end. Very awkward.
Mm-hmm.
The flashback was a bit weird because they're all the same age.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, it would have made more sense if they were like kids,
Mm-hmm.
and they would have had that
Or just
rivalry.
noticeably younger. Like, to be exactly
Noticeably
the same.
younger, or just different clothes. Why are they wearing
Yeah.
the same exact clothes they
That's
wore
true.
all this time?
They only
The
have
only
one
difference
pair.
is Ash's straw hat. It's a bit silly.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the idea of the Pokeball thing, half and half. I don't like that they kind of shoehorned that in now.
Yes.
It would have been better
Yes.
if there was an ongoing thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then he just found out Gary
Kept
actually
it.
had his other half.
Yeah.
And maybe we've known Ash to have it the whole time. Would have been better. It just feels like they're trying to shoehorn things in when their rivalry, as built as it was from the beginning, if they're trying to build it up now to be this big thing, they should have done that the entirety from Kanto to Johto to now. They had all this time, all this random filler
We've barely
had.
seen Gary, really.
Yeah. We've barely seen him in Johto especially.
Mm-hmm.
They should have been building the rivalry up more.
Yeah.
So it makes this a bit more epic.
Yeah, I agree.
They're trying to do it now at the very end. Like, let's just put a whole bunch of stuff in. They got the Pokeball halves, this rivalry, blah blah blah, and it's like, okay, you're trying to really force it in the very end and then have the battle, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's my rant about
I agree.
it.
And that constitutes a great ball.
It's a great ball
I will
because
learn
even though
eventually.
it has its flaws, it's still an epic match.
Mm-hmm.
And Ash, I'm very proud he's using some hef Pokemon. He just needs to get a bit in the groove. He needs to get
I
into the
felt like they
strategy.
didn't give him anything for Tauros. I feel like that was a throwaway.
Mhm.
Like, he can do better than that. We have seen him strategize better than that. That was just like, well, I guess just run at him
just
with your
knock the
horns.
rocks out and just run straight at him.
That seemed a bit lame.
And like he's hyper beam.
Right in the face.
And then they give him a Heracross. Flamethrower. It's like, damn, like Gary's just grabbed them and blast them in the face.
It was.
Did you enjoy?
I did.
Hopefully everyone else enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you did. And as always, have a great one.
Blastoise, bite attack now!
Bite? Oh, he bit his leaf!
Ow!
No! Get out of there!
Oh, this is not going well.